Hello, hello everybody. How are you today?
Hello, teacher. How are
Hey, Jessie.
Hi, teacher.
Hey, Emily. How are you today?
My day is very relaxed and stressful with exams in the university.
Well, it's not relaxed, it's stressful.
Yes,
Emily,
I very happy uh, every
with
days.
exams?
A
Okay,
lot of
cool.
movement.
Okay, Emily, how are you?
I'm fine. I have sleep,
You have
but
what?
it's okay.
You have what?
Mm,
You have what, Emily?
I'm sleepy.
Ah, you were sleeping?
Yes.
Okay, that's cool. So you're on vacations, right, Emily?
Yes.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, Martin. Hello, Martin. How are you?
Hey teacher, I feel good today. I don't
Yeah.
have I don't have sleep. I sueño.
I'm okay. I'm okay. Ready for the class. What? Finishing the school year, I guess. I guess. But we have to do so much things here. But the important thing is we have to work and we have to be constant in these kind of things because you are developing, you're increasing your skills, your speaking skills, writing skills, grammar skills, and etc. things. So we're gonna start. And to start, I'm gonna ask to teacher Santi, who is gonna share the screen with us about the book. Okay, so teacher Santi, could you help us? Thank you. Don't forget to share the audio, please, teacher Santi. Yep, here we are. Here we are. Very good. So here we have, guys, the book. And remember, last week we finished the units 11 and 12. So what we have to do, we have to complete the quiz on your platform. Tell me, what was the platform? How was the platform? How was the quiz? Did you enter to the platform? Jesse, did you enter to the platform?
No, teacher. The yesterday I have two exams and impossible into the platform.
Okay, Jesse, two corrections. If you say exams, you don't say two exams, just two exams, because a or an is for singular. Okay, Jesse. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Second mistake was um, you said impossible. You have to say it was impossible. Okay, it was impossible. Guys, don't forget the subjects. Okay, don't forget the subjects. Don't forget to say the subject in the sentence. When you have a sentence, you have to have all the parts of the sentence: subject, verb, complement. Okay, except in the imperative sentences. Okay, imperative sentences. The imperative sentences just have the things of verb and the complement. For example, don't do that. Oh, guys, could you open the door? Open the door is an imperative sentence and it's starting just with a verb. It doesn't need a subject, it doesn't need a subject. Okay, well, we're gonna check this part. We're gonna do this progress check. I want to know if you listen well. Are you listening well? Guys, are you listening to me well?
Yes.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, guys. So I have one
Teacher,
thing. Just Martin completed the quizzes for 7 to 8 and 11 to 12, 7 to 8, 9 to 10, and 11 to 12. So Emily, don't forget to do your quizzes. Jesse, don't forget to do your quizzes on the platform, okay?
Teacher,
Tell me.
when I do the
Did. Past. Did.
sorry, when I did the exam 11 to 12, the audio don't didn't yeah, didn't available.
It wasn't clear.
In the first question, the audio is didn't available. We can hear the audio.
Okay, it wasn't a Bible.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. So it didn't work, right? It didn't work.
Yes.
Okay, let me check with teacher Santi. We're gonna check that, and we're gonna have all the advices or maybe the corrections we can have there, and I'm gonna tell you about it. Okay, so don't worry about this part. We're gonna have to correct that part. Okay, so I'm sorry, I get stuck. Okay, we're gonna check this part. Now we're gonna work in this progress check. The progress check, it's a couple of exercises where you're gonna find the grammar or abilities around or surrounding the topics of the units 11 and 12. Okay, for example, the first part is an self-assessment. This the first exercise works in order to know what you catch or you count in these past units. Okay, so let me check here. In this part, you have 11 to 12 progress check, self-assessment, and the question, the order says, how well can you do these things? Check the boxes. Okay, so this is with ourselves, okay? It's your progress. So you have to be honest here because it's about you. Okay, it doesn't matter if you say no, I didn't do it, okay, or maybe I'm not really sure, okay, it doesn't matter. It's just with yourselves, okay, it's for you. Then if you don't know well, very well, okay, or a little about these topics, okay, so you have to check or you have to find a solution. If you don't have very well, okay, or a little your knowledge, you have to find a solution. What is the solution? Ask for help. Okay. Hey, teacher Pablo, could you have a couple of minutes to me to work in this topic that I don't know well? And I'm gonna say, yeah, guys, if you want another class, if you need another reinforcement about the topic, I could do that. We have to organize it, and we can do that by Zoom, obviously. Okay, so we gotta check these topics. Okay. So the first part says, I can. I can give information about books, movies, or songs. Very well, okay, or a little. Which one could you check here? Which one could you say? For example, Jesse. Jesse, can you give information about books, movies, or songs? How well can you do this thing? Very well, okay, or a little?
A little.
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 Okay, let's check a little. Emily, how good are you giving information about books or movies or songs?
I think okay.
Okay, could be. Martin?
A little, teacher.
Okay, so check it. Next one, exercise number 2 is about it. Understand information about countries. How
Very
do you
well.
feel now? Very well, okay, or a little? Tell me.
Okay.
Okay.
I think that.
Very well.
Very well, very good.
Very well too.
Very well too. Okay, very good. This is understanding information about countries, right? Sometimes it's easier understand than speaking. You know, when you try to express yourself, and that was my advice. Do you remember? I told you, guys, this is the challenge. The challenge is try to express everything in English. When you are expressing things in English, obviously, you have to say things like give information. You know, when you say things, when you're expressing, you have to describe situations, describe things. So maybe these are the most difficult things for a person, but you have to practice. Practicing is the only way. Next one, describe a situation. How well can you do this activity, this describe a situation? Tell me.
Okay.
Okay, Emily?
Okay.
Okay, Martin?
Sorry. Okay.
Okay, very good. That's fine. That's fine. Next one, ask and answer questions about past events. To talk about the past, you know, ask and answer questions about past events. How good are you talking about this topic, Martin?
A little poquito.
A little poquito. It's Spanglish.
A
Okay,
little.
good. A little. Jesse, a little. Jesse?
Yes.
Yes, okay. And Emily?
Yes.
Mm,
Can you listen with me?
Yeah, I'm listening to you. And the last one, look at the last one. Ask and answer questions about recent events. Ask and answer questions about the recent events. How good are you, Jesse?
Okay.
Okay. Martin?
Okay, too, teacher.
Okay, too. Emily?
okay, too.
Okay, too. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Could be. Very good. Well, very good. Let me pass to this number one. In this one, we have a speaking and we have a trivia question. You know what is a trivia? Do you know what is a trivia?
Yes.
It's, I think in the trivia, it's it's mm, mm, mm. Ay, im, impression questions.
Impression questions. What do you mean? That the questions are in a paper?
Um,
That you mean?
for example, describe the physique or personality or adjectives.
Okay.
Yes or no?
Okay, could be. Yeah, it's a good thing. So you're meaning that a trivia is like a game. That you mean?
Yes.
Yeah, right? Eso es lo que se está refiriendo Jessie. Okay, that is what she means. That a trivia is like a game of questions, okay? Or something like that, describing appearance, describing personality with adjectives maybe, or something like this. For example, in the part A it says, list 6 books, movie songs, or albums, or other popular works, then write one who question for each of 6 items. For example, here, you have the example, Harry Potter books. Who wrote the Harry Potter books? Who wrote it? Who wrote them? Actually, because they are 7 books, I guess. So tell me, guys, who wrote Harry Potter books?
Therefore, the answer is to be. I
Who wrote it?
think they were written by J.K. Rowling.
Perfect. J.K. Rowling.
Rowling.
Yeah, that is the writer. The writer was J.K. Rowling. Perfect. For example, talking about books or movies, I could tell you. Tell me, guys, the Lord of the Rings books. Who wrote the books? Who
I
wrote
don't
them?
know.
You don't know?
No, I don't know. Sorry.
Why don't you know? It's
Because
Lord of
this.
the Rings. You know, it's one of the best movies of my, well, it's one of my favorites, actually. It's my opinion. Actually, Harry Potter books was written was not written, was written. Written because there are a lot of books were written by J.K. Rowling, and the Lord of the Rings books were written by Tolkien. That's the name, Tolkien. Well, actually, it works Tolkien in this way. In this way, Tolkien. Like they are Tolkien. That's the writer. That's the writer. Okay. For example, talking about characters. Talking about characters. Maybe you know about Harry Potter. Tell me about the Harry Potter role, the character of Harry Potter. So tell me, who played the Harry Potter, the Harry Potter character? Who played it?
It's a teenager.
It's not a teenager anymore.
No.
It's an adult. Right now, it's an adult.
It's a mystery man.
It's a man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess because
He-
Harry Potter is a man.
He used a special special glasses.
Yeah, but Jesse, my question is, who played it? Who played the Harry Potter character? ¿Quién interpretó? Who played it? Huh?
Ah.
Who played the Harry Potter character? El personaje de Harry Potter. What is the name of this person?
I search in Google because I don't know the actors of this movie, and it say that the actor who played the Harry Potter in the movie is was Daniel Radcliffe.
Very good, Daniel Radcliffe. Daniel Radcliffe is the name of the person who played the Harry Potter role or Harry Potter character, or was as Harry Potter in Harry Potter books or movies. Then, so tell me, guys, now, Hermione Granger, who played that character, that role? Who played that?
I know. The name was Kiernan Shipka. No. It's not Kiernan Shipka. It was
Is Emma Watson, teacher.
Emma Watson. Emma Watson was the one who played that. Okay, so now the last one of the three friends, Ron Weasley, who played that?
Hermione Granger.
Nah, come on, listen to me. Who played Ron Weasley? Actually, yeah.
The role, the teacher, the role that Emma Watson is a smart girl.
Yeah, but I'm asking another thing. Listen to me carefully. Who
the actor was
Ron Weasley character?
It was Rupert Green.
What? Rupert?
Green.
Yeah, that's the name. Perfect. So, because your partner Jesse said that Hermione Granger played with Ron, and I say, yeah, actually yes. If you see the movies, if you read the books, yeah, they are playing because at the end they are boyfriend and girlfriend. They are a couple. But that wasn't my question. Okay, so etc. We're gonna pass to other exercise.
Kiernan Shipka.
Let me check here. This one. And number two, we have to listen an audio and we have to answer these questions. Okay, the first one is, did you know? That's the sentence, the title. And the part A has 6 questions and we're gonna answer everyone. Okay, we're gonna answer everyone in this page, number 84. Listen to a game show about Spain. Write the correct answers. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna play it, Bob Esponja SquarePants Captain. Yes. Are you ready, kids?
Yes, Captain, we are ready.
I can hear you. Yes, Captain, we are ready. Oh, we're gonna start this audio right now. So listen, please.
Units 11 to 12, Progress Check. Page 84, Exercise 2, Listening. Did you know? Part A. Listen to a game show about Spain. Write the correct answers.
Welcome to today's show. The rules of the game are simple. I will ask a question, and the first contestant to hit the buzzer gets to answer that question. Each correct answer is worth $100. Today's topic is Spain. Are you ready, contestants? Now, we all know that Spanish is spoken in Spain, but is that it? The first question for $100 is, how many languages are officially recognized in Spain? Contestant A.
2, Castilian Spanish and Catalan.
Sorry, Contestant A, that is not entirely correct. Anyone else want to try? Contestant B.
I think it's 4. Castilian Spanish, Catalan, Galician, and Basque.
Excellent! Castilian Spanish is spoken everywhere, but depending on the region, 3 other languages are also recognized by the government. And Basque is one of the oldest living languages in the world. How about that? Anyway, Contestant B is first on the board with $100. And now for the next question. What day is considered bad luck in Spain? Contestant A.
Tuesday the 13th.
Correct. While most Western countries think Friday the 13th is bad luck, in Spain, it's a Tuesday. And I'd agree that Tuesdays are usually worse than Fridays, right? Next question. What is the most valuable soccer team in the world? Contestant B.
Barcelona.
Nice try, Contestant B, but Barcelona is the second most valuable soccer team in the world. Other contestants?
Real Madrid.
Contestant C?
Real Madrid.
Correct. Okay, we're all tied up at $100. Let's see how you do with our next question. Let's remember that Spain used to be very powerful. In how many countries is Spanish spoken as the official language? Yes, Contestant C.
21.
Yes, that's right. If we include Puerto Rico, where Spanish is official with English, there are 21 countries with Spanish as the official language. Quite a lot, right? Okay, there are only 2 questions left. Let's go, players. Next question. Spain is an agricultural country, but in one village, people have a festival where they throw a lot of this fruit at each other all day. What fruit is it? Contestant C.
Olives.
Ooh, no. Although they love their olives. Contestant B?
Tomatoes.
Good for you. Yes, at La Tomatina Festival near Valencia, tomatoes are thrown in one of the world's largest food fights. We only have one more question left, contestants. And remember, the winner of this round will be back here tomorrow for the championship playoff. And now, for our last question. What is the name of Spain's most famous dance? Contestant B.
I think it's flamenco.
Yes, that's correct. The flamenco dance comes from Spain, but it is now practiced and taught all over the world. So, contestants, let's look at your scores. Contestant A, you answered.
Okay, guys. So you have the answers? Tell me, do you have the answers?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Yeah.
Yes, teacher.
Perfect, guys. Very good. I feel so proud of you. Very good. So number 1, how many languages are you officially recognized in Spain?
4.
Oh,
4. Which one?
4.
Which ones?
Castilians and...
Spain.
Okay, first, Castilian Spanish. Okay, what else?
Catalan.
Catalan, very good. Two more. No. Okay, we have to listen again. Yeah, but you know the answer. Very good.
Units 11 to 12. Progress check. Page 84. Exercise 2. Listening. Did you know? Part A. Listen to a game show about Spain. Write the correct answers.
Welcome to today's show. The rules of the game are simple. I will ask a question, and the first contestant to hit the buzzer gets to answer that question. Each correct answer is worth $100. Today's topic is Spain. Are you ready, contestants? Now, we all know that Spanish is spoken in Spain, but is that it? The first question for $100 is, how many languages are officially recognized in Spain? Contestant A.
2. Castilian Spanish and Catalan.
Sorry, Contestant A, that is not entirely correct. Anyone else want to try? Contestant B.
I think it's 4. Castilian Spanish, Catalan, Galician, and Basque.
Excellent! Castilian Spanish is spoken everywhere, but depending on the region, 3 other languages are also recognized by the government. And Basque is one of the oldest living languages in the world. How about...
Okay, guys, so tell me. 1, the Castilian Spanish. What else?
Catalan, Galician, and Basque.
Perfect. Galician and Basque. How do you translate Basque? To Spanish. How do you translate it?
Basque is... Oh, I don't know, teacher. It's like...
It's so easy. It's similar. Basque.
It's a place where... It's a thing, right?
It's the Basco language, you know, Basco, el Galicio, el Catalán. So that is the Basque. Basco, perdón. So how many languages are officially recognized? They are 4. Okay. And you could add the languages. Castilian, Galician, Catalan, and Basque. Number 2, what day is considered bad luck?
Friday 13.
Let me check in the audio. Very good.
that? Anyway, contestant B is first on the board with $100. And now for the next question. What day is considered bad luck in Spain? Contestant A.
Tuesday the 13th.
Correct. While most Western countries think Friday the 13th is bad luck, in Spain, it's a Tuesday. And I'd agree that...
Okay, which one is a bad luck?
Tuesday 13.
Tuesday 13, exactly. Here in more Latin American countries, one of the most hated days, or maybe the bad luck days, are the Friday the 13th. But in this case, we have the bad luck day, Tuesday 13. No, I'm not writing. Tuesday 13. Okay, Tuesday 13. Don't forget the TH at the end, because when we are talking about days, about dates, we have to use the ordinal numbers. Number 3. Could you help me, Martin, reading that?
What is the most valuable soccer team in the world?
So tell me, what is the most valuable soccer team in the world?
Real Madrid.
Real Madrid? That was the answer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that was the answer. And actually, they had another answer, but it was wrong. We have to listen right now again.
Tuesdays are usually worse than Fridays, right? Next question. What is the most valuable soccer team in the world? Contestant B.
Barcelona.
Nice try, Contestant B, but Barcelona is the second most valuable soccer team in the world.
Wrong answer. It wasn't Barcelona. It's the Real Madrid.
Other contestants? Contestant C?
Real Madrid.
Correct. Okay, we're all tied up at $100. Let's see how you do with our next question. Let's remember that...
Number four question. In how many countries is Spanish the official language?
21.
In 21 countries.
21 countries. Very good. So write it, please. 21 countries. You're on fire. 21 countries. Teacher, that, please. 21 countries. You're on fire. You have all the mood. Very good. Number 5. Emily, could you read number 5?
What fruit is thrown at the world's biggest food fight?
Exactly. What is the answer?
The tomatoes.
Tomato. Tomato is, well, actually, I didn't know that it's a fruit. Actually, I guess.
Vegetable.
Yes, it's a vegetable. Be careful.
Yeah.
You don't say vegetables. You say vegetables. Exactly. Very good. So in this question, you have a fruit, but I'm not really sure that tomato is a fruit. I guess it's a vegetable. But well, this fruit or this vegetable is thrown in one of the biggest food fight. What is the biggest food fight name?
Valentino's Day in Valencia.
No, it's not Valentino.
Oh, sorry. No.
Valentine?
What is the name of this food fight? The biggest food fight? Don't you? Okay, so you're gonna listen again in this part. Okay, don't worry. A little bit more. No.
But Barcelona is the second most.
Real Madrid?
Correct. Okay, we're all tied up at $100. Let's see how you do. Questions left. Let's go, players. Next question. Spain is an agricultural country, but in one village, people have a festival where they throw a lot of this fruit at each other all day. What fruit is it? Contestant C.
Olives?
Ooh, no. Although they love their olives. Contestant B.
Tomatoes.
Good for you. Yes, at La Tomatina Festival near Valencia, tomatoes are thrown in one of the world's largest food fights. We only...
Okay, tell me, what is the name?
Tomatina Festival.
Exactly, it's La Tomatina Festival. It's one of the biggest food fight in the world. You could imagine some streets like in the old town of Quito, where you have the church, the downtown of Quito, the old town, el centro histórico de Quito. Imagine that in that kind of streets, they're not so wide, they're not wide, no son amplios. And from all the windows, people are looking at, and through the street, one big truck is passing with a lot of people with tomatoes. And tomatoes are thrown from this truck to the windows and to the people. So all the street, all the people, everything around that gets red. That's impressive, And actually, after that, they have to clean everything. Could you imagine how to clean everything? Have you ever stained a cloth with some tomato or ketchup, maybe? Have you ever stained? Stain is manchar in Spanish. Is to have a stain. Have you ever stained a cloth like your t-shirt or maybe your pants with ketchup?
No. I
No,
know.
never.
With
Never.
ketchup, no.
With soya sauce, maybe?
No.
Mayonnaise?
Yes.
With mayonnaise, well. Imagine that someone throw to you a tomato, and this tomato crashed you just in your chest or maybe your shoulder. In your clothes, you have to take out and wash it. What do you think? It's easy to wash that stain?
No.
No, it's not easy. You're gonna have a stain in red, probably in your chest or maybe in your shoulder, maybe in your stomach, obviously in your clothes. Number 6. And the last question, what is Spain's famous dance called?
Flamenco dance.
Flamenco, very good. The flamenco is the most famous dance in Spain. Flamenco. Okay, you got it?
Yes.
Yeah. So now, guys, we are in a game show. Okay, in the game show, you have to have a winner, right? You need a winner. The person who answered quickly, the person who answered well. You know. So in the part B says to listen again and keep the score. How much money does each contestant have? You know what contestant mean? Do you know what is
Yeah. A
yeah, what is
participant.
contestant? Is what?
A participant.
Okay, it's a participant. Very good. So this contestant have an amount of money. So you're gonna check how much money they get, okay, or they earn. Listen.
Page 84, Exercise 2, Part B. Listen again. Keep score. How much money does each contestant have?
Welcome to today's show. The rules of the game are simple. I will ask a question, and the first contestant to hit the buzzer gets to answer that question. Each correct answer is worth $100. Today's topic is Spain. Are you ready, contestants? Now, we all know that Spanish is spoken in Spain, but is that it? The first question for $100 is, how many languages are officially recognized in Spain? Contestant A.
2. Castilian Spanish and Catalan.
Sorry, contestant A, that is not entirely correct. Anyone else want to try? Contestant B.
I think it's 4. Castilian Spanish, Catalan, Galician, and Basque.
Excellent! Castilian Spanish is spoken everywhere, but depending on the region, 3 other languages are also recognized by the government. And Basque is one of the oldest living languages in the world. How about that? Anyway, contestant B is first on the board with $100. And now for the next question. What day is considered bad luck in Spain? Contestant A.
Tuesday the 13th.
Correct. While most Western countries think Friday the 13th is bad luck, in Spain, it's a Tuesday. And I'd agree that Tuesdays are usually worse than Fridays, right? Next question. What is the most valuable soccer team in the world? Contestant B.
Barcelona.
Nice try, contestant B, but Barcelona is the second most valuable soccer team in the world. Other contestants? Contestant C?
Real Madrid.
Correct. Okay, we're all tied up at $100. Let's see how you...
Okay, guys. So remember, they earn $100 per question. We have less than 1 minute, so in the next hour, in the next session, we have to continue doing this. Okay, so don't forget you have 10 minutes break, and then we have to get into the second session again. Okay, got it?
Okay, teacher.
Hello. Well, I get it. I was trying to get into the other session with other ID, so was my mistake. I'm so sorry. But well, we're gonna continue working. So, Teacher Santi, could you help us with the screen, please, and the audio? Okay. Okay, guys. So we were working here in the part B, listening about the score. Keep the score. Keep score. You know, it's to check how much money each person earn. Okay, how much money do this person earn? Okay, do these people earn? Got it? So let's start this once again. Yes, on this part more. Yeah.
We all know that Spanish is spoken in Spain, but is that it? The first question for $100 is, how many languages are officially recognized in Spain? Contestant A.
2. Castilian Spanish and Catalan.
Sorry, Contestant A, that is not entirely correct. Anyone else want to try? Contestant B.
I think it's 4. Castilian Spanish, Catalan, Galician, and Basque?
Excellent! Castilian Spanish is spoken everywhere, but depending on the region, 3 other languages are also recognized by the government. And Basque is one of the oldest living languages in the world. How about that? Anyway, Contestant B is first on the board with $100. And now for the next question. What day is considered bad luck in Spain? Contestant A.
Tuesday the 13th.
Correct. While most Western countries think Friday the 13th is bad luck, in Spain, it's a Tuesday. And I'd agree that Tuesdays are usually worse than Fridays, right? Next question. What is the most valuable soccer team in the world? Contestant B.
Barcelona.
Nice try, Contestant B, but Barcelona is the second most valuable soccer team in the world. Other contestants? Contestant C?
Real Madrid.
Correct. Okay, we're all tied up at $100. Let's see how you do with our next question. Let's remember that Spain used to be very powerful. In how many countries is Spanish spoken as the official language? Yes, Contestant C.
21.
Yes, that's right. If we include Puerto Rico, where Spanish is official with English, there are 21 countries with Spanish as the official language. Quite a lot, right? Okay, there are only 2 questions left. Let's go, players. Next question. Spain is an agricultural country, but in one village, people have a festival where they throw a lot of this fruit at each other all day. What fruit is it? Contestant C.
Olives.
Ooh, no. Although they love their olives. Contestant B?
Tomatoes.
Good for you. Yes, at La Tomatina Festival near Valencia, tomatoes are thrown in one of the world's largest food fights. We only have one more question left, contestants. And remember, the winner of this round will be back here tomorrow for the championship playoff. And now, for our last question. What is the name of Spain's most famous dance? Contestant B.
I think it's flamenco.
Yes, that's correct. The flamenco dance comes from Spain, but it is now practiced and taught all over the world. So, contestants, let's look at your scores. Contestant A, you answered.
Okay, so tell me, guys, do you know how much money each person have now after the questions?
Yes.
Yeah, how much money has the contestant A?
200.
400, okay. The contestant B?
300.
And the last one, C?
100.
100. Okay, let me take here. Okay, that you have how much money they earn. The contestant A has 100, contestant B 300, and contestant C 200. Okay, so correct that mistakes, correct that answers in the part B. Okay, correct the part B.
Okay.
Okay, got it? A, B, and C, 100,
Yes.
300, and 200. Got it? Very good. So I will pass to the section here in the last exercises, and I'm gonna try to pass. We won't use this. We won't use. Okay, this part we're gonna do in another class that I want to have for speaking, just for speaking. Okay, but we're gonna pass to the other exercises on the next page, talking about the 13 exercises. Okay, the 13th unit. So here we have some interesting topics. The first ones about this unit is the snapshot. Actually, we can say vocabulary too. They have the conversations, you have the grammar focus, the word power, and etc. kind of things. So here in this first one, in the first part, you have the title. That's entertainment. You know what is entertainment? What entertainment is? You know that? You know what is entertainment? Hello guys, do you know what is entertainment?
Yes.
Yeah, what is entertainment?
Entertainment is the thing that you used to play or do when you have a free time.
Okay, very good. Yeah, you could say something like entertainment is the noun of entertaining or entertain. You know, the action that you do something interesting when you are bored, or maybe something that you see, or maybe a hobby, or etc. things. That is entertainment. Another kind of entertainments are the TV, for example. TV is entertainment. Movies are entertainment. Maybe amusement parks are entertainment too. Okay, so tell me which popular things we have of entertainment in our country. Here in Ecuador, in Quito, in El Valle de Conocoto Valley, or Sangolquí, or something like that. What are the famous or the popular entertainment? Guys?
In Valle de los Chillos.
What?
In Valle de los Chillos.
For example?
The entertainment is the San Luis shopping, the
Very
cinema.
good.
The cinema.
Very good. The cinema in the San Luis shopping, the San Luis mall. Yeah, you have there some entertainment. What else? What else you have there?
The parks in Conocoto, the park. Who's the name of the park that are next to the Conocoto High School?
I don't know.
What's the
Maybe
name?
Emily, do you know? Maybe Alejandro, do you know what is the name of the park next to Conocoto High School?
Is Park of Conocoto Park. Don't have a
Does
name.
It doesn't have a name.
No.
It's just Conocoto Park.
Yes.
Okay. That is interesting. That's so interesting. Well, very good. Cool. So one of the most representative entertainment we have are the TV, the television, and the movies. So it's about that. In the first exercise, we have the movie trivia. Okay, we have some things here about some movies. You have a picture and you have some facts about some movies. So could you help me? Reading the first paragraph, Jesse?
Teacher. I remember the name of this park.
Okay.
The name is La Moya Park.
Oh, La Moya. Yeah. Yep. Exactly. That's the name.
Is it that to the next, the Conocoto High School?
Yeah, that's La Moya. Yeah, sure. A friend of mine lives next to this high school, you know, next to La Moya Park. I don't know her house, but I know that she lives there. So for that reason, I know that name, but well. So the first one, Black Mass, 2015. Could you help me, Jessie? Jessie, are you there?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, could you help me reading the first one, Black Mass, 2015?
Black Mass 2015. Sienna Miller spent months rehearsing and
Rehearsing.
filming, but in the director decided to cut on all her scenes for negative reasons.
Negative?
Excuse me, narrative reasons.
Narrative reasons, very good. Black Mass 2015. You have to correct the pronunciation of the word rehearsing. You know what is rehearse? Do you know what is this word? Rehearse?
Here's no.
I don't know the words rehearsing. Rehearsing?
Rehearsing?
I don't see this word.
Okay, so look at this. Rehearse or rehearsing, it's a word that mentions an action that you have to repeat and repeat again and repeat again and practice and practice and practice. For example, if you're a musician, if you play, for example, the guitar, if you play the trumpet or drums or whatever instrument, rehearse is when you practice your instrument once and once again and again and again and again. So that is rehearse. You got it?
Yes.
Yeah. So how do you understand this word, rehearsing, in Spanish?
Ensayos, ensayando.
Ensayar.
Exactly, ensayar. Spend months rehearsing and filming, but at the end, the director decided to cut out. Cut out. You know what is cut out? This is a phrasal verb. Cut out.
Maybe to finish or
No.
Separate.
Exactly. When you say cut out, you are expressing that this part is separate from the whole thing, and doesn't take in note, you know? It doesn't matter. It's something like, okay, you film that, you rehearse, you film that part, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't work for the movie, for example, you know? All her scenes for narrative reasons. So the narrative reason influence in that part in order to don't have these ones in the movie. That is some previous or some facts, interesting facts about Black Mass in 2015. Let's continue with the other. The Django Unchained, 2012. Let me check. Martin.
The Django Unchained. In the movie, Leonardo DiCaprio was supposed to slam on table, but accidentally slammed a glass and cut his hand. The scene was so good that the director decided to incorporate it.
Very good. So guys, here, Martin, just one thing. The escena, the scene was so good that the director decided to incorporate it. So do you have a question about these words, about this paragraph?
No.
For example, Islam, you know what is Islam?
No.
It's like to... No, no.
You know what is Islam? Tell me.
Yes. I don't know how to describe it.
Okay, don't forget, that's the challenge. The challenge is to express everything in English. So Islam is like to hit. But when you hit something, commonly you hit it with your fist. I mean, with your hand closed like a fist. You know, your hand closed like a fist. When you say slam, you hit the things, but with your hand open. You know, with open hand. It's like when you slam your partner's shoulder. For example, your partner, your best friend is crying. He's like, no, that's terrible. And you go there and say, come on, don't be crying, don't be sad, and you slam his shoulder or her shoulder. Okay, all be good. Got it? That's okay. That's a slam. You know, hit
Yeah.
something but with your hand opened. So accidentally, Leonardo DiCaprio slammed a glass and cut his hand. You know, he hit a glass and cut his hand because it's supposed to slam the table, you know, slam the table like, come on, something like this. But he slammed a glass that was there and he cut his hand. That is the thing. That's the interesting fact about the Django Unchained. Next one, Furious 7. Alejandro, are you there? Alejandro?
Yes.
Okay, Furious 7.
Furious 7, 2015.
Very good.
Paul Walker
Died?
died while still shooting the movie. The director used computer technology and stunts to finish the remaining
Scenes.
scenes.
Remaining scenes. So here we have this correction, Alejandro. This word, you don't say will, you say while. Okay, while.
Okay.
Tell me, questions about this paragraph, about Furious 7, 2015.
What's the meaning of stunt?
Stunts, very good. That's a good question. Maybe one of your partners know, someone of you know about stunt? What is a stunt? No? Anyone? Okay, I'm gonna explain it. Tell me.
Is an action that, for example, the gymnastics do
Okay.
with different objects. From,
Okay, don't worry. Okay, an stunt person is a person who plays in a movie, who acts in a movie, but he or she doesn't act. Amanda, please silence. Silence. Thank you. I'm so sorry. It was my daughter. Okay, so an stunt person, it's a character player that plays the dangerous scenes. No, dangerous scenes. For example, if the actor or the actress has to drive a car so fast until go to, I don't know, to what?
Out the car and jump to the
Exactly.
another place.
Drive in a car and he or she has to jumps to another car or something like this. That is a dangerous scene. So this stunt is the person who does these things. You know, do or does person or people who do or does the dangerous things. For example, the guy who is in the photograph, you know, in this picture, this guy is going up, but he's not in a safe place. He's in a car rolling. Yeah, it's a car rolling. Yeah, you have a wheel there. Yeah, you have a wheel here. Yeah, that's it. So he is trying to scale, you know, or climb this car. Well, that is an stunt. It's like an actor, but it just he or she does the dangerous thing. Just that, no more. It doesn't act, or she doesn't act. Okay, that is an stunt person, or an stunt player, or just stunt. So you have three expressions for these people. Got it? Is that clear?
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Next one, Avatar. Who didn't read? Who haven't read?
I.
Okay,
Me.
do it. Avatar.
After 2009, the special effects were so expensive that director James Cameron had to wait 10 years to make the movie.
Yeah, could you imagine that? You have to wait
10
10
years.
years. 10 years with that idea on his mind. You know, it's like, well, I can do what I want. So I have to wait that people or humanity have or has the technology, you know, to make that movie. So this person, this director, James Cameron, had to wait 10 years. Okay, in this paragraph, I guess you don't have questions, right? I guess it's clear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, very good. So the next one, The Princess and the Frog. Martin.
The princess and the frog. After watching the movie, about 50 children got sick with salmonella from kissing frogs. Oh.
Okay, cool. That's interesting. Could you imagine that? That's so funny. Well, that's my expression. Could you imagine that? That's my question.
It's very weird.
It's so weird. It's so weird, but you have to remember that they are children. You know, after watching this movie, about 50 children go to maybe to find a frog and say, "Oh, here's a frog. If I kiss the frog, it will be I don't know, a prince." You know, it's like, "Hey, frog," and they kiss the frog and say, "Oh, come on," and they got sick, obviously, because frogs have many sickness, illness, maybe, or maybe they are poisonous. You know, fortunately, they weren't poisonous. They just had salmonella. And the last one, Paranormal Activity. Jesse.
Yes, teacher.
Paranormal Activity. Come on.
Paranormal Activity 2010,
And?
2007. Excuse me.
Okay.
This movie only cost $15 million.
Million, no? 15,000.
Thousand. 1, 2, 3. Oh yes. This movie cost 50,000 to make, but it made 91 million.
91? It's not
9.1.
Eso.
9.1
Point.
million.
Point.
This point.
It's point. 9.1.
Okay, 9.1 million in East first week. Excuse me, teacher.
Don't worry. That's the funny thing in class. You don't say east. Be careful. You say east. Is it. Okay? It. You know, in this word. I'm sorry. Here. In this word. It. Okay? You say east. You say it in this way. East. And east is a German word. You know? The German word. East. It's the same as it's, but in German. Well, what is about this? What can we say about this? About paranormal movie? Paranormal Activity, this movie only cost. Here we have a mistake. Did you find the mistake here? Did you catch the mistake? No?
No.
No? No. It's right. I'm sorry. I was confused. It doesn't have a mistake. Sorry. This movie only cost, sorry, we're talking about past. If this is in present, it has a mistake. Because cost has to have here in it, you know?
Yep.
But we are not talking about present, we are talking about past. Because we're talking about the year of 2007. Yeah, so that was my mistake. So the movie only cost 15,000 to make. It's not too much. It's like an Spark car, you know? You know the Spark car from Chevrolet, the car called Spark GT. Yeah, well, that kind of car costs $15,000, around $15,000. So these people made a movie with this quantity, with this amount of money. But when they get the first week on movie theaters, on cinemas, they collect, they were paid 9.1 million, you know, $1 million, and they just 15,000. It's they, yeah, they were millionaires, you know. It was like, we just spent $15,000, okay, and our movie is Awful. So we're gonna do the part 2 and 3. So well, that's the paranormal activity. Well, so here we have some interesting facts about the movies. We have interesting facts about these movies. So tell me, which one of the movies, of the movie trivia, did you find most interesting? Which fact was the most interesting for you?
For me, the
Yeah,
most the the most interesting trivia
interesting.
movie trivia interesting sorry the movie
Interesting.
interesting
No
interesting
interesting. Interesting.
interesting
Perfect. Yeah, well, tell me, which one is the most interesting?
for me it's paranormal activity
Wow, yeah. Why?
because the impression that you just they just invirtieron just
Spent
used spend if
15?
$15,000,
Uh-huh.
but
Earn?
they earn $9.1 million.
Yeah.
So
The difference between these quantities, this what how can you say? The quantity, the difference of these amounts of money, it's too much. No, well, that's impressive. Emily, tell
Yeah.
me, what is the most interesting for you?
Mm, I think that paranormal activity and Avatar. I explain that Avatar, okay?
Okay, why?
I think that Avatar is most interesting because 10 years is too much and that they don't have um, to wait much years. They can, ¿cómo sería lanzar?
Go? Oh, no, 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 no.
Publicar más
Present,
rápido.
present, present.
Okay. Send the movie before.
Yeah.
And probably they can have a more exit
Mhm.
for this movie.
Okay, could be. Very good. Okay, cool. Jesse,
Mm,
which one is the
uh,
most interesting?
the most interesting. mm, uh, I I produce my impact the movie It Too because the special effects special effects is correct that they say.
Okay, you mean what? Which one? Which movie?
Uh, the movie is the It Too
It too,
because
but
the
Jesse, we are talking about the movies or the facts in this exercise. No what part? No it too. Not other movies. These movies from here. Got
fact.
it? Yeah. Which of these facts is the most interesting? Which of these ones is the most interesting? You are not paying attention, Jesse. What are you doing? I know you have exams, but take it easy. Take it easy. Have your relaxed time. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
Okay. Alejandro.
Uh,
Alejandro,
Yes.
tell me, which one is the most interesting for you there?
Um, I don't know.
You don't know? Come on. You have to have your opinion. Okay. We have 6 minutes, so we're going to finish this part. So to finish this part, I'm going to just taking these questions clear. The other one is, do you know any other movie trivia? You know any other interesting fact of another movie? No?
No, teacher.
Do you like movies? Do you like cinema? Do you like the seventh art?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna share with you one fact. For example, in the Lord of the Ring. Come on, teacher. Lord of the Ring again. Yeah. I like it so much. In that movies, the directors, the brothers, right? I guess I don't remember their names. Oh well, the brothers, the directors of this movie, they have to grow up all the forest where the movie were filmed. You know, they have to take the little plants, little trees. They have to plant the trees, and after many years, like Avatar, you know, they have to wait maybe 10 or 15 years, and then after these years, they have a forest, you know, a forest as he or they wanted to film the movie, The Lord of the Rings. So all this natural, it's impressive, you know, it's like, wow, they actually plant a forest to film that movie. That's so interesting. You know, that's so interesting.
Yeah.
What else?
I have a movie, trivia movie trivia. There a movie called Stoned that in this movie was written. Well, no, it's written. Yes, it's written, but the information it's about Brian Jones, one the leader of the band, the Rolling Stones.
Wow.
Yeah, but and this movie was it's the time that spent film the movie. It's 10 years because search the information, search the facts, search about the the things about their lifestyle, like a rock star in the 16th in the 60s years.
60s, just 60s.
Yeah, 60s. And the 10 years was the time that it going to wrote the movie. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. So we have another, like, for example, have you ever seen Queen, the movie The Queen, the rock back Queen movie?
No.
No, but you know that the movie was
yes.
released
Sorry,
recently
yes.
about Freddie Mercury and his band Queen. That movie. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
For that movie, Meyers, who is the guitarist, you know, the guitar player of the band, actually he were to help the actor who interpret or plays that character to know how this has or how he has to do their character. You know, it's like, okay, a person is gonna act like me in my character. Okay, well, and Mayer goes there and help to film it. Help to say, okay, you have to move in this way, you have to play in this way. I usually do this kind of things when I'm playing the guitar in a scenario, you know, in a stage. So he takes the guitar in a one way, or maybe he goes down and goes up and maybe hits the head or something like that. So actually, he helps in the filmation of this movie, in the film of this movie. That's another interesting fact. Interesting fact. So then you have, which of these movies have you seen? Have you seen any of these ones? Black Mass, The Django, Furious 7, Avatar, The Princess and the Frog, The Paranormal Activity? Have you ever seen anyone?
I sing Furious 7, The Princess and the Frog, and Avatar.
An Avatar. Cool. Yeah. My recommendation, my personal recommendation is watch the Django Unchained. It's so cool. I like it so much. But well, it's your decision. But I recommend it. Well, guys, I have less than 1 minute. So don't forget to take the test, or I'm sorry, not the test, the quiz 11 to 12. Okay? Don't forget to take the quiz 11 to 12. Okay? Please.
Okay.
Check your platform. And that's everything, guys. It was a pleasure for me. See you. Have a nice week. Take care of yourself and your families. And goodbye. Don't forget to smile a lot.
Thanks, teacher. Goodbye.
You're welcome. Have a nice week. See you.
You.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.